I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, the 30th day of April, and this is going to feel more like the 30th day of June, with highs well up into the 80s, maybe flirting with 90 in spots. Yeah, let's check some of the Skycam shots around the network early this morning at 5 o'clock, the time when nobody should be awake. That is the view there coming from downtown Jasper and the King Building. Things are quiet. There's a look at the Skycam overlooking downtown Gadsden in Etowah County, and a look at downtown Clanton down in Chilton County. All right, there's your big picture. The westerlies are north of here. Big storms blowing up from near Abilene, Texas to Chicago. Got a tropical disturbance over the Bahamas, maybe producing heavy rain over far south Florida, but around here, just that old upper ridge. Going to keep it awfully warm. Temperatures around the nation, cold up north. In the northeast, they're below freezing this morning. Pocket of cold air down across the Rockies, but here across the southeastern states, readings are mostly in the 60s. And again, we'll be flirting with 90 today around here. There's a watch warning map. Look at all those freeze warnings up in the north, in the northeastern states. Got a flash flood watch through parts of the Midwest and some dense fog north of there. Boy, the radar kind of lighting up like a Christmas tree. That's the Tulsa radar at 5:07 this morning. Pouring rain out there with big gobs of lightning, but looks like we'll have a hard time buying any rain around here for a while. Convective outlook for today. Slight risks, one over the southern plains, one near the Ohio River. Tomorrow, that looks like summer, doesn't it? Slight risk way up north for the upper Midwest. And on day 3, which is Wednesday, slight risk for cities like Omaha, Des Moines, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Madison, and Chicago. Rain for the next 5 days. Quite frankly, I think this is overdone here. I don't think we get that much. In fact, I don't think we get anything. The better rain's well to the north. And look at that deal down there in Miami, 9 inches with that tropical system. But again, I just don't think that will be a player. That's kind of assuming that tropical feature brings some rain up in here, but I don't think so. Let's look at the modeling. This is the GFS, the OZ run at 1 o'clock this afternoon at 500 millibars. There's that ridge in place here, and down below that, sunny and hot. Maybe that's the right word. The GFS is printing 90 today. The NAM is at 89. The record high, 91 in 1943. Now, tomorrow, evidence of maybe a shower or storm over the northern third of the state. But again, I'd say it's doubtful where we are. And both the NAM and the GFS are at 90. Wednesday, things just aren't going to change. I mean, these maps are going to be very similar. We'll be well up in the 80s. There's Thursday. Looks rain-free. Friday, lots of sunshine with upper 80s. Saturday, as we start the weekend, got ridging all across the southeastern states, and the westerlies are far to the north, and down below that, evidence of a little moisture feed west of here, but we stay dry. Of course, it's race weekend at Talladega. For the NASCAR fans coming in, that looks pretty nice, but awfully warm. The GFS is at 89, and Sunday, the GFS is showing 90 with a sunny sky. So we could use some rain around here, but obviously with a setup like this, widespread rain just not going to happen. And a week from today, just basically more of the same. A few more days down the road, this is May 11th, the GFS develops this big upper low over around Missouri and Illinois, and that would suggest we cool down if that is indeed the case. And I do think that will happen. I don't think we're going to stay in these levels all the way through June. And then May 15th, we've still got troughing over the east, and that would suggest temperatures close to average for this time of the year, if by chance that happens to be right. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 3:30 or so today. And don't forget to watch us on ABC 3340 News this evening at 4, 5, 6, and 10 on the live stream or the television side. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
The first thing you've got to understand, you cannot rely on an outdoor siren. You cannot hear those inside a home, a building, a church. It won't work. You've got to get something inside your house. That's a weather radio or maybe a smartphone app. We work with a company that's developed a wonderful weather radio app for Android phones and iPhones. It knows where you are, and if you're in a tornado warning polygon, you get the warning. And if you're not, you don't. It's an effective device, and it's a great way to be sure you get the warning.